Hey y'all, it's Meg and welcome back to my channel. Obviously things are getting very pink today. It's almost Valentine's Day.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning, didn't know I missed.
Valentine's Day is totally one of my favorite holidays. The more sickly sweet and cheesy and tacky, the better. I love it. And because I'm a florist, I don't often get to celebrate Valentine's Day on or around actual Valentine's Day because I am chained to the flower shop making beautiful flowers for everybody else. So I thought I would get in on the action a little bit early and do a little bit of like a take myself on a date kind of day in Manchester. I am dressed up, I've got my bright pink lipstick on, I'm gonna do a little rose arrangement in my house. I am going to go check out a little bookstore and a brand new restaurant that are in downtown Manchester, maybe get a cocktail, and I thought it would be fun for you guys to come along. So let's go. I haven't talked much about flowers on my channel, even though I have been a florist for almost 10 years, 9.5 years at this point in time. I'm gonna be doing something super simple, but I also thought it'd be fun to give you guys a couple of tips. So I am using like a wider vase. I think these look really great in home decor because, I don't know, they're just like a beautiful statement. I did grid off the top a little bit using some waterproof tape. This is pretty heavily used in floral design. I've also seen people do similar techniques with regular old office tape, so you can definitely use what you have. And I really concentrated on this side because it's a like irregular shaped vase and I want more structure on this side. So yeah. And then I am lucky enough that I got to bring some roses home from work. These are older. They have probably been around for about a week now, so they're nice and open, but I am going to show you a little trick that I personally love to use to get roses to open really big and beautiful and kind of make them like, I always describe them as like Alice in Wonderland type roses, just over the top, really big and beautiful. So let me show you how to do that. So obviously you can see this is like a lot, it's a much tighter rose than the one that I had. It's still soft, and I want to stress that it's important to do this technique on softer roses that are a little bit older, because if they're really tight and really fresh, you'll just snap the petals off and it'll be sad. So using like roses that have been in your house for maybe a couple of days to soften up is the key to this trick. This is called reflexing a rose. And all I'm basically gonna do is take each individual petal and gently push up on the underside to basically turn the petal inside out. And I'm gonna take my time. I'm not really gonna try and like force the petal. Well, I am forcing the petal, but I don't wanna like go really hardcore because I'm just gonna end up snapping the petal off. This is really about being gentle, and sometimes even the warmth of your finger will help to soften it and open it up a little bit more. And sometimes, yeah. So see how that's like already opening up really big, and I'm just gonna continue going around and gently pushing the petals almost like inside out. I really love this. So this is definitely something to do for like a centerpiece or like an event or a dinner or something, because doing this and messing with the petals in this way can and does shorten the lifespan of the rose. But it's just so worth it to me because it makes them so beautiful. There's so much traffic happening right now, you guys. And I'm even gonna take my fingers in and just really push out the petals even more gently, but letting them know what I want them to do, so I can really open it up into a full big old rose. Like, look at the difference. Look how big and romantic and fluffy that looks. I mean, they're both beautiful, but still, this is like, whoa, that's a rose. So I'm actually just doing this vase with red roses. I'm going to reflex them all and do kind of like a monotype arrangement in this vase so that I can have a little pop of Valentine's Day red roses in my home to enjoy.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything. we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah. La 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 la.
So it's the next day, and I thought of something else I wanted to include in this video, which is finally my homemade marshmallow recipe. I have been talking about this for years, have yet to share it, and I thought it would be fun to make them because it's very much still winter, so it's very much still hot cocoa season, and I was gonna cut them into little heart shapes. So I've got my little Valentine's-y shirt on with the, oh, it's this one, little heart elbow. And I'm gonna make my homemade marshmallows. This is basically the Alton Brown recipe for homemade marshmallows, so I will link it below, but I've been making it for years. It is way easier than you think and super impressive, and homemade marshmallows are 1,000,000% superior to store-bought. So win, win, win. Let's do it. It's really not even that many ingredients. It's basically corn syrup, regular sugar, cornstarch, confectioner sugar, gelatin, vanilla, and also a little bit of salt. But that's pretty much the basis for marshmallows here. Like I said, I'm starting out by greasing my pan using Baker's Joy, and then I'm going to lay down a sheet of parchment paper and spray again with Baker's Joy. I'm going to mix some cornstarch and some powdered sugar to kind of create like a dusting, and put that over the parchment paper as well, so there's a really good coat and those marshmallows are not going to stick. They're going to come right out. Next, I'm preparing my gelatin with my cold water, and I'm putting this right in my stand mixer, and I'm using 3 packs of unflavored gelatin and just kind of sprinkling those over and letting it sit so that the gelatin can do its thing and bloom. That's what it's called. It's going to make the marshmallows firm and squishy. Next, I'm putting the rest of my water and my sugar into my pot on the stove, and I'm gonna add my corn syrup as well. And this I do really have to monitor to make sure that I'm getting to the right temperature. So you are gonna need a candy thermometer for this to really keep track and make sure we're not burning the sugar, but we're also getting it high enough so that it will be the right stage of sugar, basically. One tip is I don't want to actually touch my thermometer to the bottom of the pot. I want to set it in the liquid, but it might change the reading if it's at the bottom. Then I'm pouring that mixture into my mixer with my gelatin, and now we just beat it into oblivion. That is the key to marshmallows, is beating the crap out of hot sugar. And there it is, starting to come together. Right towards the end, I'm going to add a little bit of my vanilla. You could also add other flavorings if you wanted. I'm gonna mix it all together. I'm spraying my spatula with some more baking spray so that it's easy to scoop out onto my prepared tray, and I'm gonna spread it out as best I can. This can sit for 4 hours up to overnight to firm up, and then I cut them out with my little heart cookie cutters. And this is the best. These make great gifts around winter time. You cannot beat homemade marshmallows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like. You can follow me over on TikTok and Instagram at @MegasPrettyCool for some more daily behind the scenes real life stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.